What is your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Welcome. I'm sorry. You were mid sentence and I hit. I'm sorry, man. Sorry.
Wow.
Hey,
everyone
everyone.
cancel Max.
Okay.
No, please don't. I just
Boycott
got here.
Max.
Give props to Brian and the crew for holding it down yesterday. And
Where's
I
our
don't know.
checks?
Well, I'm barely getting a check myself. So I don't
need
know.
those
where
3 cents for my money.
3 cents? Yeah, that's probably what it ends up to, about 3 cents.
It wasn't probably much. I mean, it was quick.
No, well, no, I mean the channel's just if you want to
You know what? I'm gonna apply for Geeks and Gamers now.
You should. I might.
You should apply for John Capp's assistant.
No.
I'll be the next Rayora.
Just so you know, the whole channel is not making as much as last. I mean, that's not what this is about. But I got to get busy. We need more content.
Right.
I need to do some stuff. But how is everyone today?
Good.
Not too bad.
Yes.
Not too bad.
As soon as dinner's ready, I'm about to jump off and go watch Ghostbusters. So
I want to see that movie. That's out on Blu-ray, right?
I think somebody got
When
it
you
on
have a
Amazon.
chance-
So
I
when you
saw it
have a
on
chance-
Target.
I'm like, boom.
Max, when you have a chance, check out Belle's stream because she's doing a stream right now, but obviously we're doing this stream. But her stream currently is about to unboxing because she got her package from you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, cool. And please on Twitter, retweet this. Actually, if Goldman is there, yeah, I will send you a link to Goldman.
Let's debate Last Jedi again.
No. Oh, don't say that, Earth 69 Max. I thought you were reverse Max.
I
guess that is reverse Max. I guess I don't know
Yeah, Max.
where it comes from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Max, I'm coming for your channel.
You're coming for my channel.
Yes.
We have 7 viewers. You've
8
gone
viewers
past,
actually.
You should have not said that joke.
and 3 of them are us.
Because
12 likes.
they were afraid that I would show up again. They're like, "Oh, this guy."
No.
Jesus.
I got good feedback. People liked it. Brian got good engagement on the video.
What
He did
about
perfect?
What about Reverse Max? Did that get
No one
good
mentioned reverse
reception?
Max at all. No. There's some that like reverse Max.
They're like,
Okay,
"That's
we gotta
steampunk-
put a
that's
poll right
steampunk
now.
Max."
We gotta put a poll that says which Max is better.
No, don't. All right.
Who
How do you
wore
even do
wore it
polls?
better?
Can't you put it on the YouTube chat?
Oof,
I don't
have
know.
No
How
idea.
do you do polls?
I do that all the time.
Never done it.
You're making me do a poll.
It's you go on the main live streaming on the YouTube.
Okay, guys, relax. Zeno is here, so that's much better than last night. I don't think he stuck around very much.
Hey, Zeno. What was I doing? I'm sending a link to Goldman.
And I'll bring up Last Jedi just for you guys.
No, don't bring up the Last Jedi. Not that I hate it anymore. It's just I'm sick of the conversation. It's been freaking years.
It's like a tired conversation. I could say the same thing about other subjects.
How about we all talk about the last Sith?
I'm sorry, Aaron. You're in charge, but I'm taking over. Take it over.
The last.
Everyone knows Earth 69 Max is the real
Reverse
Max.
Max, do me a favor, take over.
Oh, really? You want to? Okay.
I'm conquering your timeline, Max.
My timeline.
Yes, your Earth
Max,
1 Max. I'm Earth 69
Max has to go back if Max Flashpoint.
Obviously, this is the multiverse of movies.
Brian, we're gonna be erased.
That's all right.
Oh no.
Cool.
Goldman.
Did someone say The Last Jedi?
Yes, I said
Yes,
it.
we
Now,
did.
Go ahead.
It's an
Do your
amazing
thing, Gold
film.
Man.
Oh,
Nice.
where'd you get this picture?
That's me.
I
That's
never
awesome.
saw this picture before.
Max,
I like it.
If certain things happen tonight, that's gonna be my new Twitter profile pic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a what was the name of this?
Max,
Just a fair
So,
warning.
I need to stay up for that. Is what you're trying to tell me? Oh man.
I don't know. I don't work for Lucasfilm, but if what I've heard,
I'm on
It's
West
true.
Coast time too.
I think this
Not
is
that
the
big a
most
deal.
important time. I'm like, how do I put this in a thumbnail and a title? This is the most important time in Star Wars since it's been sold, I think.
hey, Zeno's got a good comment in the chat.
Speaking of Last Jedi, you know that temple we saw in that episode
Mhm.
last Boba Fett?
Facts.
That's the same temple as in
Alright.
Last Jedi. It's been confirmed.
It
All
is.
right, guys. I'm gonna dip. I'll see y'all later.
Oh,
Love ya.
good,
Bye.
good,
Bye,
good
Brian.
job,
Bye,
good
Brian.
job, Brian.
Peace out.
Oh,
Thanks.
no
He's the
problem. Like I
best
said,
host MME has ever had.
I have the opportunity to watch this movie tonight.
No,
I'm
that's
gonna
have
take
fun
it.
with your family. Have fun. With your
I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.
Yeah, only to a point. I get it.
Someone
Yeah,
say
thanks a lot.
family.
No,
Right.
Bam.
good. Have fun, Brian. Thank you.
Let's go to
for joining
space
us.
now.
Later.
All right, thank you.
The family of Iliads.
Josh, you should get on here about Star Wars. This is a. Do you feel the vibe, Goldman? And Aaron.
I'm very excited. Very excited.
Very.
Me too.
Is it? Oh, is it only because the potential
is-
links to the sequels?
Did I say that? Did I say that? Did I say
No,
that? there
no,
are
no,
potential
no.
links to the sequels?
I am
never-
wearing my Darth Vader mask today.
I never said that. I never said that. Never said that.
No.
Hey, what
I
did
mean, but
Goldman
is
do?
it just in general, or is it because the
No.
possibility-
The toxic part of me is excited for the
the
reason.
toxic part?
Yes, but the genuine fan, which is like 80% of me, is just excited to see what I think has the potential to be a great Star Wars story.
Yeah,
This-
I am
this
excited if it links really heavily to the sequels as well, make them better.
No comment.
They kill off Luke Skywalker again.
That'd be cool.
I didn't say
don't
they
know.
were horrible. I said to make them better. So there.
Do you think Boba Fett might show up as a cameo?
No.
I'm hoping that he'll show up to have a more prominent role.
There
I
is
don't know, man.
there is still a problem though.
Is there?
I mean, not
Like
if
a
you're
bantha.
not if you're liking the last few episodes, but the whole what's the more important choice for this episode? Is it Boba or is it Grogu's choice? I mean, what's the more
Grogu.
important
Grogu's.
choice? So a series around a character.
Cad Bane.
Hey
Grogu's
Josh.
gonna get his own show. You just know.
Josh.
Hey Josh, how's it going?
Doing good. And Aaron, get that shit out of here.
What?
What?
He said Grogu's gonna get his own show.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The guy's been making money for this. Making money for.
You should
for Lucas.
explain. You should explain, Josh, your little thing that at the beginning. I don't see the comment anymore, but Grogu's not that great. At the very
I said he's overrated. I didn't say he wasn't that great. Of course
Overrated?
He's a freaking cash cow for freaking Disney and Lucas.
Well, he pays the bills.
He's just learning the Force now. You gotta. Well, he's had the Force, but he's in training now.
But he wasn't training before. From you could tell he was in training before. It's just that he forgot about it, and because of what happened with on Coruscant. But then
But
he
it makes
started
money.
remembering. Yeah, I mean he really had
Like a
training.
bantha.
He really was training before, but
The Jason Lee Tucker statement. And remember, smash the like button to help MME spread like a disease. No, I don't know. To help the madness spread.
Is that what the mask is for?
Madness.
I know. I gotta clean the mask. The Jason Lee Tucker
Wait a
statement.
minute.
Tonight will be an epic or biggest crash and burn in Star Wars history. Really? You see that happening? Okay.
I feel like the season was too short.
I
don't know. One
7
last
episodes.
episode.
I think it should have gone 9. Like
streaming shows typically have 8 to 10 episodes. So I mean,
Yeah, but they
7.
typically feel like they need that amount. But this one feels like we're still missing 3 more episodes.
Man, because Mando usually tops at around 13. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
bring
If
back
they would
Rey.
have gone 9 episodes, they could have let it breathe.
What I miss?
Everything.
Hey, Bradley, you can come on.
But
Hey,
You have
Bradley.
access. Come on,
Yeah.
Bradley. You wanna come on?
How long is tonight's episode? That's a good question. Does anyone know how long it is?
It's probably longer
No.
than the
69.
usual.
I'm
69.
I am
minutes.
gonna guess 54 minutes.
54.
3
It
seconds.
should be. It
But
should be
I-
longer.
It's big,
with everything they got to do, at least I think it'll be around.
Army versus Flash's versus Max Planet. Every show is 69 minutes long.
Yeah, everything is 6'9". Even the movies and shows, everything.
Hurts.
Degrassi says Grogu is the past, present, and future of Star Wars. How important is Grogu?
Money.
Not as important as Ryan Johnson coming back.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Bring him
doubt
back,
that
bring
very
him back.
much.
Let's kill Luke Skywalker off again.
Grogu is as important as any character in Rogue One.
I want to see Luke milk more cow titties.
Yes, we need that.
That was
More
beautiful.
pumping milk.
It made
I
me
mean, if
cry.
we got Luke back, I'd be fine watching that. No, yeah.
But to milk more cow titties.
Yeah, because Grogu's eventually going to die.
What?
I doubt it. No
Wait,
way.
people die?
Everybody.
How
they all
dare you,
die,
Josh?
Right? They all die.
They're gonna.
Okay,
what?
this is connecting to the sequels. Yeah,
We don't
I don't
know.
think-
We don't know that he's dead in the sequels, do we?
No, there's nothing that
Let me ask
suggests he
Ryan
is.
Johnson.
Yeah.
The only man who can answer that is Ryan Johnson.
You know, if I had
No,
to choose
there's
between, if I had to choose between, if I was an option to say you can get the Ryan Johnson trilogy, but you would never see Grogu again, would you take it? I'd say yes.
I actually would.
you
too.
know
I'm
Ryan
not gonna lie to
Johnson
you.
was the next trilogy was gonna be Old Republic.
We don't know that.
That's the trilogy. That's the trilogy that he was gonna have. It was gonna be Old Republic trilogy.
Somehow
We don't know.
Palpatine returned.
Well, that's in a galaxy far, far away. His trilogy. Well, you know who else is? Also, I didn't have this in the topics, but do you know who else?
In
that
your
might be out of
dreams, you
job?
know.
Do you guys think Pablo Hidalgo is done?
No,
Yeah. What's up?
Oh, well,
What's up?
Goldman, do you have any info on this?
no. Why would they fire him? What's the drama behind the story?
Money.
Well, we could. I don't know if we want to watch a video on it. I've seen lots of videos. I didn't watch them yet.
It's
Is
just,
that
I know.
he
I just know.
removed Lucasfilm from his profile on Twitter.
Oh, that
Oh,
means
no.
nothing. That means nothing.
It can mean something.
Oh
yeah, it
my
can.
god. The world is ending.
No, it's not the end of the world for us, but that can mean something.
I'm just curious
When-
how much of a nervous breakdown Mike Zero and Doomcock are having today.
Oh,
after-
Goldman is checking now.
I am checking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Uh-huh.
cool shirt.
If we like when that come out, like even if it's taken down on Twitter, even if it's taken out of his Twitter profile, when that come out, like in the from the news,
Josh is.
in the news.
What's that?
He's trolling. That's all that is.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I mean, to me, no.
Even if he is now, I wasn't familiar that he was even going to get fired, so I don't know. But even if he is, it's not like his job is super. Like he could be replaced easily. He's not.
Yeah.
He doesn't write any stories. He's just the keeper of the canon. So he probably just knows the most about Star Wars lore. So they could just hire someone else to do his job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that would make a lot of.
But that would come out, wouldn't it? Like if he was gone.
Oh, look at Zeno.
That is definitely true. Easily.
You know what?
I don't know
like my
about that
shirt.
either. Okay. Well, what's your thoughts on this episode? How important is this to the future stars? I think I feel it in the air. Like it's so important, like the most important moment we've had since Disney bought it. I think there's going to be so many.
Couldn't be
Like a
less true.
bantha.
What's that?
Like a bantha.
No. I don't think, and this is not my bias. I don't think any of these Disney Plus shows will ever be more important to Lucasfilm than the success of The Force Awakens.
Okay, all right.
But it could be very important.
Well, I mean, how many series are going to sprout from this last episode?
I have an interesting question.
6'9".
Do you guys think there will be a post-credit scene? And if there is going to be one, do you think it's going to tease a show that's already been announced, like Ahsoka or Mando season 3, or tease an unannounced show, and they'll be like
I
the
don't
book
think
of
for
something?
Mando 3. I don't
I
think
think
for
it would
Mando
be
3 because they kind
Ahsoka
of teased
or
that
Mando
already.
3.
Maybe
Not for Mando
Kenobi.
3.
I don't think
Maybe
they're going to
Kenobi.
tease. I don't think they're going to tease
Not
Kenobi,
Kenobi.
or Andor, because it just seems weird. Like the post-credit scenes are supposed to tease something that's like kind of in the same universe in a way, and Kenobi takes
Ahsoka.
place.
I definitely don't think Mando 3 because they kind of used them a lot in the last 2 episodes, and I don't think they were. Maybe Ahsoka.
Yeah, it's gonna be Ahsoka.
They haven't really done any
I don't think they've
extra
started filming.
credit scenes.
They did with the Mando season 2.
They did?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
that's when they announced the book of Boba Fett.
Yeah,
Max.
remember the ending when he went back
Yeah.
to Jabba?
Yeah, post credits.
Oh.
Announce
Okay.
a Cara Dune spinoff.
Silly Max.
No, that would get people talking.
Oh no, yeah, the finale. What's gonna happen at the end of this episode is that Boba Fett's gonna win a big battle, and then the post-credit scene, he's gonna be sitting on the throne, and Cara Dune's gonna walk in and kill him, and then take the throne for herself.
Ooh, that
And
would
then
actually
when
be like Ryan Johnson type thing. Yeah.
Ben
That
Shapiro
would get.
shows up as her sidekick.
Oh, that would be great. Ben Shapiro.
Oh my god!
Sub to the Daily Wire.
You know,
It's all connected.
I don't mean to bring up this general topic, but you know, Jeremy and Ryan Kinnell were on the Daily Wire.
Oh yeah, I know. I was gonna do
They
a video
were?
on that. I didn't, but I should have. I was about to.
Wait,
Yeah.
Jeremy and who?
Ryan
Yeah.
Kinnell.
Oh,
They were actually it seemed like he was more prepared than his usual content for Jeremy, and he
I
was
gotta
really
watch
acting like it's some serious stuff, and like really acting like they're trailblazers instead of making shit up. Yes, Zeno is trolling hard.
He knows
Look at
what's
this.
up.
Wait, where is this at?
Ray Revan. I like Ray.
I've never played KOTOR, so I can't say.
But Degrassi's saying, yes, there would have been an announcement of his termination, followed by not necessarily
No, they
that
could
there
be
would be
looking
an
for one. There
announcement
could
of
be
his termination.
There could be an interim successor or something like that, and they
No.
could totally find a permanent. Yeah.
I don't think they'd ever announce an exit of a person unless it was Kathleen Kennedy or someone directly in charge of a project.
Well, that should be. Well, Catholic Candy that would have been announced like so many times according to Doomcock Mike Zero.
Well, we know we can't trust any of them.
Yeah, that's true.
All right,
Where's this video at?
Well, Bradley, what is your thoughts on tonight, this episode, and what you're expecting? Is it
I know
going to
the
be a
future,
pivotal?
Grogu.
Is it the most pivotal moment in Star Wars since, like I was speculating since
I
they
think it
bought
might be the most pivotal moment since Mando season 2.
Okay.
To be honest,
Not much has happened since Mando season 2. To be fair.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I think I know Grogu's future. When episode 10 starts, Grogu's will become the new Sith Lord.
And I feel like the episode's going to either end with Grogu reunited with Mando or something like that.
Maybe, yeah.
Joining the dark side.
And if we don't get that in this episode, we'll definitely get it in season 3. But I feel like that's a good way to end his character in Boba Fett, I guess. Would be for that to happen. It would be cool to see Luke drop him off and kind of get a glare from Boba Fett. Like, you motherfucker, you put me in the Sarlacc pit.
Luke didn't put Boba Fett in the Sarlacc pit.
Was it Han Solo who accidentally hit him?
It was.
Yeah.
Boba Fett.
Yeah.
That's true.
No, and I think it'll be like 45 minutes at least.
I will say this though. I think as exciting as it will be to see Grogu if he makes his decision in this episode, I think that's really dangerous in a way that Mando season 2 ended with the goodbye between Grogu and Mando. And if they reunite in this series, that means they're going to be together in the Mandalorian season 3. So that means you watch the really emotional finale of Mando season 2, and then you go to the next episode and they're back together. That would be
That's
awful.
true. That's true. They didn't deal with the time apart in their own series. It was this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think that they were going to reunite them so quick either. You know.
No,
Yeah.
Oh no, I knew for sure they were going to reunite quickly.
I thought
No
that.
way.
I honestly thought by the end of Mando season 2, Grogu was done.
Maybe it was going to be
No.
the Mando, and Kara show, but since she's gone, like, we got to get Grogu back.
No, they put-
Well,
Wait, she's gone? No way.
For
Well, if
for
Ryan
Andrew-
Johnson was doing it, freaking, and Baby Yoda, aka Grogu, had to choose, he would say "screw you" to both and go work in the cantina.
Joins Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
He would have been Knights of Ren.
I still Zombie Slayer 614. I still think Anakin's ghost should have appeared in episode 8 or 9. Missed opportunity.
Yes.
You heard him. That's all we need.
We need more cow titties.
I told you he's trolling.
I would have been okay with that, Anakin. Force Ghost. Let me see. Chubby says it's gonna be the end. Be Ahsoka at the end of the credits. Well, she doesn't need to be in that credits. She's in the show.
No, I think he's implying that the post-credit scene is going to be about the Ahsoka series.
Yeah, that's just.
What about Kenobi?
I
don't think
got nothing to do with Kenobi.
Yeah,
They're not teasing Kenobi. I don't think they're gonna tease Kenobi.
Yeah, it's gonna be Ahsoka.
Kenobi.
It's going to be something in the Mandoverse. I think there's a better chance they tease Cara Dune than they tease Kenobi.
Darth Grogu.
But he wouldn't be
Why
called
did you get
Grogu
started,
anymore.
Aaron?
If you turn a dark side, he wouldn't be called Grogu anymore. You have a different name.
Gregorio.
So people come up with dark names, Sith Lord names for Grogu. People.
Okay. Are we going to get? Here's the article, because we read articles on this show.
What's an article?
It's an IGN article. Are we going to? We're going to get the definite choice in this episode?
I hope
Or
not. Really
you hope not?
No. Again, because what I said before, you can't have Mando season 3 begin with Grogu and Mando reunited.
Why not?
Because that's awful. It's like I said again, you watch the finale of Mando season 2. They say goodbye, and then they just begin season 3. Not only do we not see their reunion, but they're already reunited.
But money.
Well, they can make us thirst for what's going to happen, and then give it to us in Mando season 3. And if anything, we'll have a better payoff. What do you mean, but money? It's still going to happen, just not in this series.
But money.
Okay.
I like
Oh,
money.
I think
I
it's
don't
about
know.
family. Really, is it a dumb?
You would prefer they
Gone.
hold us off to the beginning of season 3, and not in the finale of Boba Fett.
I just think for the end of season 2, it gave me the impression that they were done with Grogu. I know it's about money. I know, but later on, Grogu would have come back, but I didn't think this early. Like really, this early.
Well, Grogu's choice in the Book of Boba Fett could shape the future of Star Wars. This article seems to think we're going to get a resolution in this episode, Goldman. Last week's episode, Book of Boba Fett cliffhanger forces a decision between old and new. Luke Skywalker offers Grogu a choice, like Morpheus in The Matrix. On one hand, I had to.
He's a red pill, a blue pill.
Yeah, Grogu's gonna get red pilled.
I hope someone does like a meme of that. If how Baby Yoda can remain Luke's Padawan, inheriting a lightsaber, one of the most legendary Jedi to ever live in the process. Or on the other hand, he could take a symbolic just forged gift from the enigmatic former caretaker, after which Luke will return him to the Mandalorian. Herein lies an opportunity, a chance for Star Wars to partially free itself of the stories of old. That, or, well, thanks to Kylo Ren, we know the fate that awaits the students of Luke's Jedi's Academy. So I do have 2 questions for everyone. What do you think he's going to do? Which is he going to choose? And what would you pick? I would pick the lightsaber.
Money.
I would pick the lightsaber, and I see a lot of people thinking he is going to go back to Mando. But why would you bring Luke in and start the Jedi Academy and then just have Grogu leave it?
Because you can start the Jedi Academy with someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but on screen, like
Show
have an
young Ben
opportunity, have an opportunity for a potential even series about the Jedi Academy. Luke Skywalker's back, everyone's happy. There's little Grogu getting training again.
Because
and then why would you have him also leave when he had to flee from Order 66? He's finally back at a temple again. He's going to leave again.
He would go back to Mando because, for one, they spent 2 seasons of The Mandalorian building their characters and their relationships. And 2, just think about it realistically. based off of last episode, if Grogu decides to stay with the Jedi, what is that going to look like? They're just going to begin with an opening scene of the two of them sitting in the room, and then Grogu picks the lightsaber, and Luke's like, "Okay, let's continue training," and then that's that.
And they can't visit each other either.
What's more likely going to happen is that we won't see Luke for a good portion of this episode. They're fighting or whatever, and then Luke shows up and is just like, "Hey, Mando, Grogu wants to be with you. Here you go." That is way more realistic than the first option.
Aaron, what do you think, man?
Lightsaber.
Lightsaber?
I think Mando has to go on a different path. Explore his heritage, for the Mandalorian heritage. I'm a Mandalore. I know Bo-Katan apparently is gonna have a series of her own, but I think he needs a. Let's remember in the 5th episode, he's been kind of exiled. Remember that in a way. Now, we gain his not nobility, but his what's the word I'm looking for? Well, forget. But you know what I'm talking about. Remember, we gain that. Because he has to go to the caves apparently that were destroying Mandalore.
His honor.
His honor. Yeah, I can't believe I blanked on that. I'm sorry. Maybe to go on the path for that instead of with Grogu. So I think if I was Grogu, I'm choosing a lightsaber, become a Jedi.
Why does it matter what we would choose?
Well, it has no bearing on Star Wars at all, just for fun. Like, what would you choose? I'd pick the lightsaber over.
I don't know who would rather be a Mandalorian than the Jedi.
Well, for one thing, I'm all right. Well, I do wear a mask all the
time. I think Jedis get more respect. I mean,
I'm not wearing a helmet all the time.
The Jedi did help end the Empire, literally.
If it was a little Mando helmet, maybe it'd be harder. But chainmail, I don't know. Bradley, what do you think Grogu's? And then we'll get to Josh and family last.
Oh, hands down, he's gonna pick the chainmail. Hands down.
Really?
There's no way he picks lightsaber. Honestly, a part of me, this is pure speculation. I don't know if this will happen in the episode. This is probably not even true. But a part of me feels like this is sort of a test he's putting him through, maybe, hopefully. Because I do feel like there is a strong possibility he ends up with both, to be honest. But they're going to have to do some time explaining that and kind of walking us through the process of that to make it make sense. Not just throw it in there for the sake of throwing it in there. But I think eventually, honestly, Grogu eventually will be the next Mando Jedi that we heard of.
Okay.
To be honest. And if it were me, I'd pick the fucking chainmail straight up.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mandalorians are cool, man.
Mandos are cooler than Jedi?
No, they're both cool in their own way, but
you prefer the way of the Mando? Oh, this is the way.
Mando's probably never kissed a girl. If that affects your decision.
That does affect my decision.
To be fair, Luke kissed his sister.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, Luke Skywalker could probably get all the women he wants right now.
But that wasn't at first.
You don't have to. No one said you have to stay on the light side. You could go and end up like Anakin.
The plan at first was not to make them sisters.
But Pedro Pascal's pretty attractive.
Yeah, because George Lucas didn't have a plan.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh god. Josh.
Ryan's back.
Hold on a second.
Well, there was a certain Jedi at one time that completely wiped out the Mandalorians.
We're forgetting what the Jedi way was.
Oh, hey, Brian.
They were like space priests in the Old Republic.
Yeah.
Food for thought.
Well, this is Luke. This isn't the Jedi Council from the prequels with everyone telling you don't get credit for anything. If I was Anakin, I would have turned as well. They're dealing with those douchebags. But Josh.
The prequel, they weren't douchebags. Old Republic Council were douchebags.
Yeah,
they were
the
way
prequels. Jedi weren't douchebags. They were the definition of douchebags.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're kind of monks. So.
What Mace Windu said to Ahsoka in the Siege of Mandalore, he's like, "Sorry, citizen, we can't help you."
Yeah,
I don't know how much more of a dick you can be.
He deserved to get his arms cut off.
Well, Samuel Jackson always plays dick characters.
They were laid back.
That's irrelevant.
Well, Josh, what do you think Grogu's going to pick, and what would you pick?
I'd pick the lightsaber personally, but he's going to pick the chainmail.
Everyone thinks that.
Because he's
Money.
too like what Ahsoka said with the bond. They got a strong bond, and that ain't just going to go away. So he's going to pick chainmail.
Man, I should put a poll out.
Do it.
Everyone, yeah, I'll do a separate video. Put a poll. Everyone thinks,
No, you
he's
can't.
gonna
I
go
don't think you can
Mando.
do a, I don't think you can do a poll
I mean,
on
the only other
video.
thing that makes me sway one way or the other is the seat where the droid sits in the ship.
That too.
Yeah, because you don't just do that. That just doesn't happen by
You don't make
coincidence,
notice
like-
of it, you know. Like,
Yeah. Well, Brian, you came back. How was Ghostbusters Afterlife?
I received notice that it's no longer happening. So.
Oh, okay. Through family.
Family?
Yeah, Dom.
Family.
New family.
I try to be nice, and no, I'm just kidding. But no, I know for a fact he's taking that chainmail, guys.
Oh man, everyone.
Because Max, it makes no sense that he would take the lightsaber based off of the story of the
Because
3
of
seasons
money.
of the Mandoverse.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but like I'm getting kind of weird, more deeper into it. I feel like this is the moment that like sends the new Jedi down the wrong path. Instead of having Grogu be the first student, we're gonna have Ben Solo be the first student.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, and
you know
if
what I
you
mean?
just
So it
thought
could
you
be like that.
remember to smash the like button to help the madness spread.
What if we don't?
There's nothing to suggest that Luke's Jedi Order went down the wrong path. Luke just made a mistake, and everyone died because of it.
Well, okay, I'm saying that. I'm just okay. I'm
That's
just saying
fine.
that. Like,
That's exactly.
But
That's
his,
just
his,
cool, man.
his mistake has nothing to do with the Jedi being like his philosophy about what the Jedi Order should be being
No,
wrong.
you're right, Goldman. You're right.
Death is pretty cool.
Shifty Gizm says Grogu is like 900 years worth of stories.
Not really.
Disney will jump ahead.
I mean, like,
not do close horses.
Leia did say his son, her and Han Solo's son was much like his grandfather.
I hope they keep him around to the point where we know where he is in the sequel trilogy and why he didn't show up.
Yeah.
Well, Grogu's
So I hope to
probably
know,
still a little kid. There's not much he
leading
can do.
Mandalore, just kind of doing his thing.
And
No, Grogu was secretly
He'll be
plotting.
He'll have a throwaway line in it.
No,
He'll be
Grogu was secretly
120.
plotting for Palpatine's final downfall. Then he'll take over for Episode 10.
Mando's family, so he will choose
Oh, wait, no,
family.
Raj.
Amanda will join the dark side.
Well, that would be really effed up, Zeno.
Oh.
Be his bodyguard.
Just because Luke asked Grogu to choose doesn't mean Luke will Grogu to. He may be looking for a reaction. He's like, nah, never mind.
that would be out of character of Luke.
Yeah.
He's like, that'd be pretty funny.
What the hell is Shifty
What
Gizm
if
talking
Grogu
about?
kills Luke
Anything
Mando
for
F
family.
that Twi'lek from season 1.
and then
One of the press.
takes over as Luke's body?
I don't know. What do you think, family?
Mando's family, and he has to choose family.
Okay. And what would you pick?
Family.
Okay,
We're
Gabe.
going to space on our 10th film.
Oh wow.
We went to space in your ninth film.
But we're gonna go. All of us are gonna go.
What do you think Grogu's gonna pick? And is it gonna be in this episode, Caden? Do you think they're gonna, this is gonna get resolved this next episode, or wait?
I think if he chooses the lightsaber, they won't show it this episode. If he chooses the chain link, then they will show it.
Oh my god.
But what I want him to choose is, honestly, I think what I want, and I will probably see, is that he earns the chain link, like kind of like a way, like he's like, you have to, it's like Luke is saying all these things, but what Luke has to realize is that he broke the rule himself with the whole attachment stuff by keeping Yoda's lightsaber, and I think that's a learning moment for him with the whole giving the choices to Grogu. But and that's I think that's what leads him down that path of okay, you can have attachments and stuff like that, and I think he has to learn that it's not you can have a full-on attachments. There's limited attachments, but it doesn't mean you get to close yourself off of everything or open yourself to everything. And I think that's what happened wrong with Ben, was that he told him that you can have attachments, and that's what Ben's brain was open to anything and was open to the Dark Force influence because his brain was open. But I think this is like, it'll be like one of those teachable moments that he takes the wrong way again, you know.
Oh.
I feel like I'm the only one who's interpreting this whole Luke ultimatum situation differently. I didn't see it as him being anti-attachments or whatever. I saw it as him saying, Grogu, do you want to be a Jedi or not? If you love Mando so much, and if you love Mando as much as you do, and you don't really want to be here and you'd rather be with him, then yes, being a Jedi is a bad thing because you shouldn't be forced to do something you don't want to do. No one ever asked Grogu what he wanted to do.
Yeah, that's fair.
If he didn't have anti-attachments, he wouldn't train his own nephew.
Shifty Gizm is really harping on this Twilight
Here's the thing.
Club.
You could bang somebody without kissing them.
Exactly.
He was still wearing his helmet though, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about that.
And I feel like you get all foggy in there. Like, no one wants that.
Family. Someone say family?
No.
Let me get my clock.
Well,
Let me get my
Caden, what would you pick?
What would I pick?
Yeah, the chainmail family or Jedi way?
Family.
Oh, that's a hard one.
The Jedi
Because
way.
it's like you want to go, like, again, like if I were in Grogu's position and, like, you know, the trauma that I went through being a Jedi, you know, like training clearly is not good because as we've seen the flashbacks, in that flashback scene, it didn't end so well, you know.
True.
And then, but at the same time, you have to realize that it's your birthright to, like, train this way, but it's also your birthright to be this other thing, you know, because of what you were founded as, you know. You were lost and now you're founded into this, like, this other religion. So it's like you have to weigh them too. And it's like I think in Grogu's position, I think he'll go with the less traumatic and he'll go with the chain link because he knows that at least he knows he's safer this way. Because before he was the target of everything. Now at least he has less of a target on him.
Well, to Goldman's point, like I just don't think he wants to be a Jedi anymore.
Yeah, no. I think he's just like, I don't want to be this because I've seen what it is to be like that. And and it's the PTSD, as we've seen in the flashback, is like it was a very traumatic event for him. And he's only 50 years old. And he's like, to us, that's 5 years old. So that's like, it looks not so good for him.
Like, I don't think it's that complicated. I don't think it has to do with PTSD or whatever. I think he just loves Mando, sees him as a father, and rather be with him.
Yeah.
Because Mando's family.
Oh my god.
It's a better name than Baby Yoda.
Honestly, yes.
Grogu's a good name.
It's a better one than Baby Yoda.
Balls? Oh my god.
Hey, shut up, please.
Hey, no, we want to hear the dog's opinion. You don't dare silence family like that.
I know Goldman asked about Mace Windu, so let's talk about Mace Windu.
If Mace Windu shows up, I'll turn off the TV and my shirt and go to bed.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want to see? You don't want to see?
I'd be done.
He's very dead.
Family.
I mean, come on.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
dead.
Tamora Morrison wants it.
Dead.
The Book of Boba Fett. Tamora Morrison wants revenge on Mace Windu in season 2. That is actually, if that were to happen, wouldn't that be one of the characters you would like to see?
Isn't he gonna like Twitter blog about it? Because it's about the only way he's gonna get his revenge.
Basically, he's a
hate post on Twitter.
He's a clone. Boba is a clone, and his father, he killed his father.
Except that goes against everything that his arc has been in the series. That Boba Fett's gonna rule by respect, not by fear, and all of a sudden he's just gonna take out revenge against someone.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You don't think if he saw this mother effer that he'd want revenge?
Max, I refuse to even ponder that possibility. It's not entering my head. So
he doesn't sound like a revenge type of guy.
No, he wouldn't. I don't think he would.
Gosh,
Tamora Morrison wants it.
How many times do I have to tell you he got hit with unlimited power?
Yeah. I mean, Sidious and Anakin. Come on, like seriously.
Let me see if there's a quote here. Okay. While speaking with IMDb, Tamora Morrison said that he owes him big for my dad. He's done. He's done. I've got my eye on him. He's top of the list, in fact. Morrison added that we better let Jon Favreau know that we should have another series, and I'll start looking for Mace.
Be searching in vain.
Yeah, because if the Empire couldn't find Mace Windu, Boba Fett's gonna.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
why looks looking nice.
That's good.
Is she alive?
She's a maniac.
No way.
Maniac. That's
Dude, that
no
thing
way.
got that place got blown up. Max Rebo's probably dead too.
Dude, Max Rebo was not in there. We did not see Max
Yeah,
Rebo.
he was.
I refuse to believe he is dead.
And Max Rebo survived the sail barge explosion. So
yeah,
Max Rebo survives everything. I think he's a spy. He's in
I
job.
think Max Rebo's a Mary Sue.
No,
Well,
or he's paid off by a syndicate.
Or he's in the Lego Holiday Special, which takes place after Rise of Skywalker. So,
Oh, was he in that? I need to watch that.
yes,
again.
he was. Yes, he was.
I've been seeing it in like 2 months.
Okay, Max Rebo is not what he all appears to be. We know that.
He knew he didn't show up to work that day. He wasn't there that day.
He wasn't there,
was
dude. That was
before.
like the original Cantina band.
Cause
You
he's
know,
because
Max
he's-
Rebo wasn't there.
They should have
he's
a. They have a,
he's
should
a
have an
spy
end
for the
credit-
syndicate.
They should have an end credit scene where he walks into work the next day. Like, what the hell?
What happened here?
Yeah.
And guess who voices him?
But oh yeah, he had to go. Dom had to go. Dom had to go to
Jerry
you know,
Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld is Max Rebo.
All right. Well, let's get the official response from everyone on the panel. Mace Windu, yes or no? Do you want to see him come back in the Star Wars universe era?
Hell yeah.
I would like.
He's Mace Windu.
Look! I would
Somehow
love to
Mace
see
Windu
Samuel
return.
Jackson, but this is not going to happen though.
Ah.
No
I have a
one thinks he's
Geekosity
dead.
article ready to go. Are you sure?
Oh, go
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Goldman, you're definitely saying no way in
Yeah,
hell.
you know
Ryan
my
Johnson's
answer.
trilogy is a better chance of coming back than Mace Windu.
I didn't say that. I didn't say there's
Okay.
no chance Mace Windu will come
Yeah.
back. I will say that if he does, I will be dangerously disappointed with Star Wars and ponder my loyalty to the franchise.
Oh wow, that strongly about it.
Somehow Mace Windu.
What if it
returned.
blows your mind and you're so if they subvert your expectations with Mace? What if Ryan Johnson brings back Mace Windu?
It's the principle, Max.
The principle.
If I have a revolver and I put 5 bullets in it and there's one open spot and I spin it and I shoot myself and I get the miss, I'm not going to be like, okay, great, I survived. Let's keep on doing it because if I keep on doing it, I'll probably die. No, if they bring Mace Windu back and it's a great story, cool. But that means they're going to keep on bringing people back from the dead, and then it's going to
Isn't that what they're doing
Well,
already?
Star Wars keeps
Oh,
bringing
yeah,
back
I want
the
them
same
to
characters.
stop.
Let's meet
I
new
want them to
characters.
stop.
Okay.
We didn't see a body with Palpatine either, and we didn't see
No.
So technically, they could bring back
This is
Mace.
Oh my God, Palpatine is different.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Palpatine's
ridiculous
arguably the most powerful Force user in the galaxy at the time. Mace Windu
This is
is
just
not.
ridiculous comic books. Everybody comes back from the dead.
They were
I'm
trying
so
to
tired of
revive
seeing
it.
the same characters coming back. We need new characters.
You love the sequel trilogy, and what do they say,
do too.
man? No one's ever really gone.
No, I want Mace Windu to be gone forever.
Wow. They
Not-
say
not-
that in your trilogy.
Yeah, that's in not every line of every movie in that trilogy is something I appreciate. So
No, you have to go.
No,
with that
you
line.
have-
I
I'm
love
not-
the first
I'm
two movies,
just-
but I hate Rise of Skywalker.
Just because I love The Last Jedi doesn't mean I love everything in the movie.
No,
Hey,
you have
I
to.
actually agree
You
with
have
that. I love Last Jedi, but I hate that casino.
I'm not a bigot, Max.
Oh, okay. Wow.
No, Max's family.
What was I going to ask
What?
Hayden? Damn it,
What
I
happened
forget.
to Max? Reverse Max.
Something about
Family.
Mace Windu.
You got caught up
and how
in
his
family
character in
hat.
Star
Oh,
Wars would be
yeah.
awful.
Yeah, Goldman threw me off. Caden, do you want to see Mace come back?
Yeah,
See?
I want to see Mace come
Right,
back.
and that's the
see
problem.
Goldman's.
So many people
No,
want him to
no.
come back, and that's because
Honestly,
Oh,
don't care. Just give me a
it's
good
not-
story.
No, I wanted him to come back before the sequel trilogy. I wanted him to
Okay,
come
guys.
back.
Would you, Caden, would
Okay,
you rather
Secret
Ryan
Invasion
Johnson
is-
come back or Samuel L.
Okay.
Jackson?
Secret Invasion is crossing over the Star Wars
What type of
universe.
question is that? Matt?
Samuel
I
Jackson
don't
and
know.
Darth
Samuel
Vader.
L. Jackson.
Nick Fury
What?
is coming back as Mace Windu. Okay, happy? They're crossing over.
No way.
I think if Mace Windu came back, I wouldn't like boycott the franchise, but I probably wouldn't watch whatever show he's in.
Well, what if he just?
So
what if
he's
he
in, like,
he comes
the
back
most-
for
bring him
Star
back?
Wars series? New
like, watch. But
Then
I
it'll
think you
probably
have to
be
watch the
mediocre,
sequel.
just like his last one.
Oh, I don't like the prequel, so I don't care.
Where is this next series? That was a while
No,
ago.
he didn't, Austin. He did not save Star Wars. If anything, he divided
Rome?
Star Wars.
Rome
He literally
Johnson.
divided the Star Wars fandom. Like,
I love Ryan Johnson.
No, Star Wars fandom divided the Star Wars fandom there, Haas. Forget the
Yeah.
Well,
don't get that
it's a
twisted.
combination.
They're not
no,
family.
well, it's because of his movie. Those fans outraged because of
Fan
his movie.
entitlement
So
ruined
honestly,
itself.
it's
No,
even though
those
they
fans
expected
chose to be
something,
outraged by
even
his
though they
movie.
Yeah.
expected something. It's
Good.
still his fault.
He made a movie.
That is on the viewer. God damn it! How long do we have to
Do you
blame
guys
the
even take me
creator?
seriously? Are you guys
No,
seriously?
no, I'm
like-
just saying, like that's. But see, what you're saying is the argument against
Yeah.
those movies, and that's why it's like that's what it just irritates me because it's like, no, dude, like.
I gotta disagree with you there, Brian. It's like saying that it's the DC fans' fault that the DCU's a mess, and it's not Walter.
It
Hamada and
is.
Joss Whedon's
It
fault.
is. It
It's
is
the
because
fans' fault.
No, it is the fans' fault because there's a lot
It
of
is the
fans
fans' fault,
that
yeah.
dislike what Zack Snyder did. Okay, and they bitched, and they're the ones that Warner Brothers listened to change
Yeah.
direction. Okay, so that's what happened.
Well,
The
to be
fandom
fair,
killed
DC
it.
was already messed up even without the
Well,
Snyder cut.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
no, it
No,
was
but-
it might have been messed up.
And this is
it-
coming from
it
somebody
was-
who
it
hates
was
the
Warner
Snyder
Brothers-
fandom.
It was Warner Brothers' fault for listening to that backlash instead of
Well,
sticking
this
to a
is-
cohesive vision.
And
The problem with fandom in
it's
general is fan
Lucasfilm's fault for
entitlement.
listening to them for Rise of Skywalker.
Well, no,
I agree.
I actually,
Yeah.
this is another topic that I
Yeah.
want to do. It's not. I think fans, fandom could be crazy. Fans can be toxic, but ultimately, it is the industry for not providing, starting everything without having follow through and conclusions. To how many projects that we see that you get invested in, there's no follow through. They don't really care. They don't really care about the end.
Not that
They
fans
care
don't
about the
run
beginning.
studio. It's
If they don't
the
care,
fan
then why do they
discourse.
invest so much money on these movies?
No,
Well,
fan discourse is what ruins things, guys.
Yeah.
Well, fan entitlement is what ruins
Well,
fandom.
true, but
No,
it's all involved in the discourse.
Not-
Too many
a
fans
thorough-
are way too entitled. I'm
Not
sorry.
a thorough plan and confidence in executing and follow
I mean,
through.
it's-
But what
your
about
vision.
the fans who
Having
don't
the-
like Snyder's
having the
DCU?
finale in mind, what you're going to do at the end before you start? They don't know exactly what they're going to do. They know they're going to start, and that's it for a lot of these projects.
Well, and
I
then
mean,
they
yeah,
also
like this
Well,
whole
remember,
thing where-
BVS divided the entire fandom. A lot of people didn't like
Yeah.
BVS, and this is coming from somebody who loves BVS.
I would say Man of Steel did too.
I mean, look
Well,
at
I would
this.
say
Like,
partially,
if you
but
look
it's
at
mainly
what
BVS.
happened with
Yeah.
the whole sequel trilogy. If you look back and read everything, what happened was, it was definitely one of those things where there was no communication between directors, which JJ and Kathleen wanted, but there was nothing there. And Kathleen thought, JJ would talk to Ryan and Ryan would talk to Colin, but there was none of that. And so it's like it was a studio expectation and a fan expectations that were not met. What ruined the whole trilogy.
That is 100% Kathleen Kennedy's fault, not J.J. Abrams or Ryan Johnson's
No,
fault.
it's not. It definitely
It's
is.
just-
I'll agree. It was Kennedy's fault on that.
It's her job as president to make sure there is a plan and make sure your directors are communicating
Are
with each
actually
other.
following through with the plan that you presented to them.
It's not
And
J.J. Abrams or Ryan Johnson's fault. And J.J. Abrams and Ryan Johnson did talk to each other for The Last Jedi.
I also think there's some onus on the fans too, where it's like, we as fans should, in a sense, step back and let these guys tell their story. I mean, I understand that, like, the reason why the sequel trilogy was messed up is because there wasn't communication between the directors, and we didn't have a through story, which is really messed up, considering, like, they should have known that going in because of the property, especially knowing that the fans would freak out about continuity and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Take note from Star Trek. I mean, I think they're at a point now where they've just kind of moved on from that.
This
that
is
aspect of the fandom.
I'm gonna do a separate video on this. It's a great debate.
I just think
it's
I'm not saying we're 100% the fault, but we should assume some of the blame. as
agree.
fans because of how we treat each other online and how we go about discussing these movies. So I'm just saying, like, maybe we should take.
Even if the fans are toxic, it's still up to the studio for being so reactionary.
There's a reason why
not
they're
having a
filmmakers and we're
plan
not.
or changing it based on reactions without any
No, I think
confidence.
you're being hyperbolic. I'm not even talking about people being like toxic. I'm talking about me just sitting here like being like, yeah, this is what I want to see out of a movie. You know, it's that to me. It sounds like if you step back and you're not listening or you don't know what we're talking about, it sounds really entitled for us to sit there and be like, yeah,
this is what I love about sports. Sports teams do not listen to their fans. That's what
Yeah,
I
they
like
do.
sports.
The Bengals listen to Harambe fans.
This
and
is
they're
right.
honoring
They don't listen to their
Harambe.
fans.
Fast and
If they
Furious
listen to their fans, if
They
they
brought
listen
back
to their
Han.
fans, they'd be doing exactly what the fans tell them. Get this player without knowing how to build a team in sports.
Well, in sports, it's a little bit silly to listen to fans because fans don't really know much about coaching and all that.
Not coaching how to spend the money wisely. Now
Well, just like fans know about.
I think it's
like fans know about good writing. Like we
Yeah,
can
exactly.
sit
Let
here
the
and talk all
filmmakers
day
do what they
about
want to
it,
do.
but,
That's
like,
how you make good
you know,
films.
Well,
that's basically it. You know.
You know, Fast and Furious listens to their fans. They brought back Han.
I still think
because they keep making movies.
They do because they make money, Brian.
They also listen
Fast
to the
and Furious
space thing.
franchise. As ridiculous as it is, they make money.
I think there's nothing
Because
wrong
family.
with listening to your fans, but you can't let it impede your vision. I think
Yeah,
Halo
you
did a
can't-
great job at listening
not
to their
having
fans
a
and telling you
vision,
the
not
story.
having a complete
That's true right there,
complete
too.
vision and being reactionary,
Exactly, Max,
reactionary, no confidence is all on the studio.
I think the
regardless of how the fans-
Mandoverse in a way is I bet you Jon Favreau listened to the fans and said, now he didn't let what the fans wanted dictate his entire vision, but he's like, oh, you want to see more familiar imagery? Here's a Twi'lek, here's a Rodian, you know, little things like that you didn't see in the sequels.
Right.
There's
also,
nothing wrong with that.
And also, really diving deep into because obviously we weren't able to dive deep into some of the other leftover bits and pieces from the Clone Wars and Rebels and that stuff. So we're clearly dealing with those things now, and the little bits and pieces that we didn't see that were in the sequel trilogy from the OG trilogy, and this as well. So it's it's like we're able to at least have that closure on certain parts, you know, with the Thrawn stuff, and then now Boba. And you know, like I said, soon to be Thrawn, and who knows what, even though Kenobi is not taking place during this time, who knows if it has any effect on what's happening now either, too.
No, it is. I bet you there's going to be at least some aspect of the Kenobi show that will connect to the rest of the series. Series is going forward.
Yeah. Same with Andor.
I think
Slayer 614, The Last Jedi did not ruin Skywalker.
Who's Luke Skywalker?
I like it.
XXX parody of
He's the bootleg version.
You know, people on YouTube can't type.
I know. I'm not shaming you. I'm not. I just like that. Yeah.
Don't worry, he's family.
Oh my god.
Caden,
are we really on the next series is going to be May? We're not going to have any more Star Wars till May. Or is
Because
there
Moon Knight is next.
We might get Bad Batch.
Bad Batch season 2. I didn't watch season 1 yet.
It was awful.
Because Max,
I
Moon
watched 2
Knight.
Bad Batch
episodes, and that was
season
about
1
it.
felt like a part
Max, if
1
you-
to
you
like
know
an
this, you know
overall
why.
bigger story.
You know why?
It didn't feel like a
Kenobi-
season.
Kenobi's May because May the 4th was obvious, but also Moon Knight.
Yeah.
They don't want to have two major franchises going at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to do that eventually.
H. Bart says blame
Eventually,
JJ
probably,
Abrams. Dude never finishes. I mean, he's. You know how they say don't hate the player, hate the game. That's the Hollywood game. Is you make more money by starting stuff and without a follow through.
No, it's Kathleen Kennedy's fault. J.J. Abrams said, "I'm only going to do one film," and Kathleen Kennedy still hired him.
Yeah.
Do we know for sure that it was Kathy that wanted him back?
Yeah.
I don't know. It might have been. Might have been Iger.
Episode 9 is irrelevant to this topic. J.J. Abrams signed on to The Force Awakens, and Lucasfilm was aware that he would not do episodes 8 and at the time 9.
Yeah.
So it's.
Do you really think that they were extremely confident and they tried to get him back so hard for episode 9? See, that's where I disagree. My speculation of what happened with 8.
I think it was because they have someone like Colin Trevorrow, who was going to do the script with Chris Terrio, and then direct this movie, and then J.J. Abrams and Ryan, who it's going to be like this thing where JJ was going to work on The Force Awakens, he had like a way to lead into 8, into 9, or 8, episode 8, and then which was reshot by Ryan, and then Ryan changed how it led into that one, but it was whatever. So you still had conversation between the two, how that was going to lead into, and then you're going to have the conversation between Ryan and Colin and Chris, how that was going to lead into that one. But clearly, after the fan reaction and the studio leading into that, it clearly showed that this is what they had for Colin and Chris was fine, but then they lost faith on because Colin and Ryan are they're like, okay, Ryan Johnson, he didn't get the best fan reaction, so clearly we have to do something about this. So I mean, the person that I thought had a successful sequel trilogy movie was JJ, and so I think they probably were like, hey, this person did successful, not really any.
He was signed on to do
negative.
it before the reaction came in, though.
Exactly.
Well, also,
I don't think there's a big conspiracy why J.J. Abrams was brought back. They fired.
I think there wasn't a big conspiracy. I think they kind of knew that they didn't. There was obviously issues with Johnson and Trevorrow on this vision for 9. He wanted Luke, and also the industry is also very reactionary. If you have a bomb of a movie, if you do your independent movie, what was that movie? That's what got him kicked off of it. I think so.
Yeah. Well,
that one movie that he did, Colin Trevorrow, in between Jurassic World and where he's supposed to do 9. What was that movie called? I didn't even see it. The Book of Henry. Yeah.
So it's awful.
Just like Trank did Fan 4-Stick, and he was kicked off a Star Wars project too. When you have it like that, they're like, nah, this is what you do on your own. Forget this shit.
Right.
But there was some issues there, and I think I seem to think they kind of knew a little bit that it was going to be a little divisive. Not as much divisive as it was, but I think they knew.
I tend to question your conspiracy theories, Max.
Well, lots do.
I love you, Max. I love you a lot, but the conspiracy theory that they gave Ryan Johnson a trilogy as a marketing ploy for The Last Jedi, I think is absurd.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. That got me monetized.
Yeah, that's obnoxious.
It's obnoxious.
I love you, Max. It's an obnoxious take.
No, because at that time you're like, okay, why not just, if they're so happy at that time, you could go back and watch my video. It's still up. At that time, what better way to get people in the seats and stop questioning why Ryan isn't coming back for 9?
I partially agree that they did want to do it to get people more excited, but I don't think Lucasfilm was thinking this movie is going to be so divisive. We need to distract people from the divisiveness. Let's give Ryan Johnson a trilogy.
No,
for that reason.
It's an easy announcement to make so people don't question why. Well, why can't he do 9? Well, he's busy developing a trilogy.
No way.
Yeah.
They gave him a trilogy because
they were never going to have a director before JJ was going to do 9. Did 9, they were never going to have a director do 2 or the whole trilogy.
They could if they gave him more time.
Yeah, they could, but at that point, it wasn't going to be. You were going to have a JJ, then Ryan, and Ryan, or.
Oh well, Shifty Gizm, stay off Twitter.
Yeah.
Let's not go on Twitter.
Do not go on Twitter.
Leaks for Fast 10.
No, for
Fast 10 your seatbelt
for that finale.
Oh,
HD screenshots, spoilers are dropping.
Oh,
not freaking cool. Okay.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to spoil.
Are you being serious, Shifty Gizm?
I think
not
he
telling
is.
It's huge. That's what
he
she said.
definitely is being serious. He's being serious.
Oh, no.
Okay, well, don't check Twitter.
All right, I'm going on Twitter right now.
That's
All
gonna
right,
be hard
here
for
I
me.
am.
No, stop it!
Oh
my god!
Family's canceled.
Oh my god! Bray Skywalker is in this.
Max's nipple pics got leaked.
That would be shocking. Yes.
Max's face reveal got leaked. Oh my god, he does look like Patton Oswalt.
Be careful.
Jar Jar
Listen,
Binks
it's so
is in
close.
it.
Stop with your fake rumors. If Brie Larson,
My sources
George
confirmed
Pink's
it
the
to
head
me.
of syndicate.
Brian is my source.
Oh, there are leaks on Twitter. Okay, I have Twitter closed. And what did I say? Twitter.
What?
I have Twitter closed.
I'm still on Grindr right
Don't
now.
go to Titter. Is that actually a thing? That I
Titter?
accidentally-
Oh, I
He's
thought you
on the
said
hub.
Tinder.
No, Titter.
Even Titter sounds weird.
No spoilers in the chat either.
Tinder sounds like a porn site for
Yeah, I
boobs.
don't know. It's maybe I should maybe I should make that because I think that would catch on. I use Titter, not Twitter.
It'll make a lot of money for as a XXX site for the ladies.
Listen, don't you think that could catch on?
Yeah.
That was a total accident.
I don't see anything.
I was next.
On Twitter.
Well,
But
looking.
I see people. I see people mentioning it.
Don't say that.
No. I haven't
That
seen
is-
anything.
that is-
I've seen people say
That
like
is a
leaks.
big mistake when you because
I
I've
heard-
done that
I-
before.
I
I don't
heard
see
that
anything,
too,
and then all of a sudden
man.
it's boom.
I haven't
It's
seen
boom.
anything. I heard. the
I've
same
yet
thing
to
too.
even know what's going on.
What do you mean? What am I thinking about? I'm thinking about Twi'leks
The
and
hub.
Titter.
Oh my god.
You
No,
like
we're
what?
not gonna tell you it's Chuck Nasty where you can find it.
All right.
Someone send the
So
link in the chat.
here's breaking news. We're gonna just dissect this. I know Goldman is a big fan of
Family.
Dr. Evil.
Is he family?
Did you like does who here likes Austin Powers trilogy?
Yeah, I do.
Goldman?
Yeah, baby.
I haven't seen them in a while, but they're fun.
Yeah, well, Dr.
So is
Evil's
shag
back
now or
to sell,
shag later?
to sell products, but are we going to get another new? I think there's an opportunity.
How's this news? Everybody knew this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is it? What is
Well, I
it
think
again?
there's an opportunity here to
For
really
commercial
address
ads, advertisements, and Super Bowl was over
woke
was $1 million
culture
more.
and Dr. Evil in Austin coming into the future would be
Alright.
amazing.
Are-
They'd have to.
Yeah.
Are we done with Star Wars talk?
Oh, is that it? Okay, is that what? All right.
Well, no. Like you guys continue on, but I'm just I don't care about talking about anything else. I'd hop off.
Well, Dr. Evil's going to be in Book of Boba Fett.
Dr. Manhattan.
Actually, I think
He's
Mike
secretly in
Myers
charge of the Pikes.
I heard Mr. Electric might show up in the end.
Would Mike Myers make a cool, interesting Star Wars creature?
What?
Maybe
Do
it's
something.
alien. Yeah, maybe it's something like similar to Treasure Banks.
I think.
I don't think there's any leaks. To be honest, I have no clue what this guy's talking about.
I can't
could
find
be- it could
anything.
be-
I literally looked up Boba Fett Episode 7 leaks on Twitter, and I don't see anything
Yeah.
besides like random accounts saying things with no evidence.
No way. Boba Fett's nudes got leaked.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They could have him posing like George from Seinfeld in the Bacta tank.
Oh yeah.
Well, you're still trying to find it. You really
I'm
you
looking
can't
for
help
it
yourself,
too.
Coleman, can you?
Well,
I'm
'cause
trying
I'm
to look
curious.
all over the hub.
You're curious.
I
That's what's annoying. Like, why does the leaks happen right when it's about to come out?
Someone
said
You know, you know what was really
Spoiler
interesting?
for people.
They've made mistakes before. Didn't remember the Snyder Cut released like instead of something else?
Yes, it was.
Oh, it
the
was for Tom
trailer
and Jerry.
released, and I
No.
reacted to it, and I got a
Yes,
strike.
it was Tom and
No.
Jerry.
No, there was like an hour of the movie leaked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, were you talking about the trailer leak?
Well, that
No. Like
that was there's a conspiracy theory behind that, Goldman, too.
No way, they leaked
Yeah.
Moonfall.
Well, I mean, no. When has that ever happened to anything else except people at WB? There's different groups that don't like.
What would be the purpose of leaking the whole entire movie for like a
Because they want to
minute so two
because
people
Warner
can see
Bros.
it?
Warner Bros. wants to sabotage everything Zack Snyder does. That's
It could,
the,
it could,
that's a
okay.
conspiracy theory.
I'm not suggesting this. Okay, you asked, right?
I'm asking. I'd like
Okay.
to hear your.
So
reason.
it gets out there. People pirate it, and the views aren't as good on the original day because people have seen it already. It got out.
But it wasn't.
It was.
No one
It was
really
like.
saw.
But like
It was
5
a-
people, dude.
Yeah.
No, but you know when things are leaked, people record it and it gets out to the
Yeah.
So you
Out
think the
the
people
pirates.
interested in watching Tom and Jerry are going to go out of their way to pirate an entire Zack Snyder movie?
No,
Post online?
not that people that are interested in Tom and Jerry,
No, that was
but that
me.
it gets out to the web, and that impacts numbers for opening day when they obviously
Except
did not
that didn't.
want. They
Really
do not
Max,
want
the
it to
fans
I'm
want
not
Tom
saying
and
that's what
Jerry.
I think. I'm not saying it's what I think. You're asking what would be a purpose of of intentionally leaking it.
Yeah, I don't buy it.
Yeah.
They leaked Moonfall. That's exactly what happened.
Oh, Christ
Literally has the
almighty.
opposite effect.
Yeah, the opposite effect.
Not all the time. Not all the time. Wolverine Origins was leaked.
I think it did for Spider-Man, not Superman. Definitely for Spider-Man.
I do think a lot of things are leaked, but I don't think Warner Brothers
Intentionally leaked. You don't think intentionally leaked?
Tobey Maguire shows up in Book of Boba Fett.
I'm not saying that's what I believe. I'm saying it's there's so much
Andrew heard
animosity
that?
at that studio between different groups in the vision of DC that is a potential theory. I don't necessarily believe that. No. So no one cares about Dr. Evil.
No.
Let me. Oh, here's a Geekosity article, and this is all about Star Wars. So stay right where you're at, Bolden.
Your mom is joining the Star Wars.
So
universe,
Blade to
old man.
recruit
No
Ghost
way.
Rider for MCU's Midnight Suns.
What does this have to do with Star Wars?
Nothing. Sorry. Do you still want to stay and talk about Ghost
You
Rider?
want to release the release of Star Wars?
No.
It's owned by the
Will
same
Dominic
company.
Toretto show up in Star Wars?
Well, you're not feeling the MCU like you are Star Wars, Bowman?
Oh, I am, but not at this moment.
Okay. What's your favorite MCU movie so far and series?
I can't answer that.
Of the entire MCU would be Infinity War.
Infinity
That's a great
War?
movie.
Okay.
That's a great choice.
Did you like any of the TV series?
I really liked Hawkeye. I'm surprised it wasn't as popular. Like I really enjoyed it.
I liked it.
I really
Had
liked
family.
Hawkeye. I liked Loki. I disliked Falcon and Winter Soldier, and WandaVision was meh. I think this is gonna be a hot take. I think Eternals is a top 5 MCU movie.
You want me to say an even bigger
Well,
hot
it is
take?
a hot take.
I'm gonna
It is
say
a
a
hot
bigger
take.
hot take right now.
What is
It
your
is my favorite MCU movie.
No,
Yeah,
everyone
no,
calls me.
yeah,
everyone
Isaac,
calls
yeah,
me
said
crazy.
that.
Yeah,
Isaac
I
said
have.
that. I heard him.
He's trolling.
I've
No, he's
I
not trolling.
have literally like 5 videos of me nonstop praising Eternals. Go on my channel right now.
She's
You
not
can see
trolling,
that.
Max. She's not.
Well, I would,
this is how you
I
know
would
Max doesn't
send
keep
you.
up with me.
I would send you a link, Matt Jarbo, but I don't want to go on Twitter. All right.
There's no leaks, Max.
I'm not gonna look.
They leaked Moonfall too.
I still want to see Moonfall.
Who cares about Moonfall?
I want to
Does the
see it for
Moonfall?
fun.
I hated
Let me see here.
it. I hated Moonfall.
Matt Jarbo. Hold on a second.
The moon was falling. Seeing that movie.
Oh yeah, Chris messaged me something that we can talk about, but you might be interested in this, Goldman. It's not about the MCU. It's about, and I forgot to bring an article up about it. It's the snubs for the Academy Awards.
Yeah, that's interesting. You should bring it up.
Ryan Johnson got snubbed a few years ago for Best Director.
Well,
There's a lot of surprising
think that was
subs this
snub.
year.
Where are you, Matt Jarbo? I haven't messaged you.
I'm
Shut
out
up,
driving
Matt.
right now, so I can't.
You always do when you do.
That's what Matt Jarbo said in the chat.
I don't
Yeah,
believe
Jarbo
you.
did say that. Yeah.
I have no clue what Shifty Gizm is seeing. Unless I see pictures, I don't consider it a leak.
I found something and it's hilariously
They
fake.
leaked Jackass
Oh my
Forever.
god. It's
What is it?
Really good.
it's someone it's like someone trying to pass like obviously like photoshopped photo that was like
What, a message
meant to
you?
be as like a meme type theory post and like they found on Facebook and like just posted it as a leak. It's like so it's such a bad Photoshop. Oh my god.
Does anyone have an article? I had an article about the Oscar snubs, but I wanted to go back to. Well, do we know
Oscar the
who?
Grouch?
Why'd you call out my Photoshop
That's-
like that?
No, that's what the Academy's being with great content. Like, don't you think Dune should be a? Well, don't ask Brian.
No.
Brian,
Wait,
did Denis
what?
Villeneuve get snubbed for Dune?
Sure.
He did.
Why does Brian not like Dune?
For what?
Or
For
does he
what
really
award
like
is
it?
actually? For what award?
It's not his
No, I
favorite.
just
For what
I kept seeing
award?
Star Wars in it, and that was a problem for me. So I was like,
For
no.
what
it's
award?
okay.
What award? Is
Dune
that?
is nothing
I
like
love
Star
Dune.
Wars.
Do you hear that
Max,
shit?
Max, mute your mic if you're not talking.
Max,
Oh,
let him
damn.
speak.
Deal with her.
Let my man speak. Let the doggo speak. Let Scooby speak.
I'm telling.
Get Kelly on that. Get
Dude,
Kelly.
How
it's nothing
dare
about
he
Star Wars.
silence the
Stop
dog?
it! I'm gonna beat you up tonight. Stop it!
I think
I'm gonna
Max is
beat you
gonna
up.
abuse his
Stop!
dog on camera.
I'm gonna pit you. I'm gonna abuse you.
Wow.
Max,
Abuse
why,
you.
how could you
Alex,
silence
get
him?
over here.
I'm gonna kill you.
Bitch, shut up.
What?
Max,
Hey!
stop silencing him. Or
Okay,
her.
so long story short, it's not that I dislike Dune.
Here, Cal,
I understand that it kind of was inspiration for Star Wars, and there was a lot of
You're
times
so
where it was like I saw Star Wars in it, and it kind of bugged me a little bit. I'm not saying it was exactly like Star Wars. I'm just saying there was aspects of it that were like Star Wars to me. So it's all good. But either way, it's not a movie I want to sit here and talk about a bunch because I just didn't. It didn't land for me. I'm sorry. It's whatever. I thought it was kind of boring.
Are you done?
I had I have two friends who said they liked the I don't remember the exact year. I think it was the 1984 Dune more than this one.
I love Dune.
Dog, you're fucking killing me today.
I like the butthole monster.
She's howling at the ceiling.
Hey, the dog's just trying to.
Max,
give
it's
a hot
because
take.
it's because there's a leak. There's a leak for Boba on the ceiling. Don't look.
She likes
She's
baby
like,
Grogu.
Look at
she
it.
watches-
Look at the leak.
Book of Boba Fett's nudes
will
got leaked.
continue barking.
Okay.
But what is going to like 3.5 hours?
Oh, you're staying up to do that, Goldman?
Yeah. I took off work tomorrow.
Oh wow, you're hardcore.
Because like I'm gonna watch the I'm doing a stream. I'll watch
Wait
the
a
episode,
minute.
then I'm gonna make a video, try to get it out as early as possible.
Oh wow.
And if a certain story point happens in this upcoming episode, I will also release a 50-minute music video of me doing something.
I just have
50,
my alarm
50
set for
seconds,
2
50
a.m.
seconds, 50 seconds, 50 seconds.
50 minutes.
50 seconds.
Okay. Well, can you put in the private chat what that is?
It's not done yet.
Are you gonna watch the Nintendo
No,
Direct
no.
stuff?
It's the I know this Starlight talking about. It's like when your mom shows up in Star Wars. That's the
Oh my
Starlight's
God.
talking about.
Max, Nintendo Direct is tomorrow.
Oh, great.
Well, do you want me to tell you, like, in private, what would cause me to release my video?
Yeah,
I'll
don't look
DM
in
you on
private
Twitter.
chat if you don't want to know.
I'll DM you on Twitter.
Release the gold cut.
That's I don't think you want the gold cut. I think you want the gold man cut.
Ephesusly. Wow, Shifty Gizm is really,
really-
maybe
yeah, he's
maybe
I
this
don't
be
think
it, Goldman.
it's a leak that if I think
This
if
guy's
it's
on
a
drugs,
leak that I'm
clearly.
thinking about then that.
Well, thanks for insulting my viewers. I appreciate that.
Rather me insult you?
Yeah.
The only viewer you can insult is me.
All right, I DM'd you, Max.
Okay, hold on. Let me see here.
Is it really Boba's PP?
What the hell, dude?
Oh yeah.
We gotta keep it
We
PG.
talked about that, Goldman, before.
I know,
yes,
but-
yeah.
so-
I think that's a strong possibility too.
Exactly. That's why I pre-recorded a very smug-esque video towards those who
Ooh.
say a certain thing was going to be erased from a certain thing.
Ooh,
So,
you're gonna release a smug ass video.
well, it's going to be a music. It's going to be a music video.
Music video.
Music video.
And this image is from it.
Show me some.
I knew it.
Gold man. Are you?
Oh my god, that looks exactly like Mark Jarbo.
Because it's
Yes.
it is. No, it's actually saggy as.
It's Jack Marbo.
No, don't
No, it's
mention
not.
that name here. I don't want to cause any problems.
Oh my god, it's John Campia.
Oh, Max, you know what was really weird?
You in a closet?
I'm in my car.
Max,
Yeah.
maybe one of you guys can educate me on YouTube a little bit more. But during one of our episodes of the Chatooine show, we got a super chat from a John Campia for $20. There was no comment, and when we clicked on the link and clicked to go to channel, it sent us to John Campia's YouTube channel. Is there a way you can like fake that so you can send it to somewhere else?
No.
Did he watermark your video?
I think they're.
No. He just super chat
Well,
like the John Campia account just
chat,
super chatted,
that's
didn't
all.
leave a comment, didn't comment anytime else, and we clicked go to channel and went to John Campia's channel.
Huh.
Then
Yeah,
that's
John
probably
Campia.
him.
John
Isn't that
Campia.
He likes
weird?
your show?
Why? Maybe he
It doesn't
does.
sound like Campia would do that.
Exactly. Like
He never interacts with other YouTubers.
Campia.
Yeah.
Yeah, Campia doesn't seem like the guy who talks to other YouTubers. Maybe
He said
was-
all caps. I've never
I
done
think
drugs in
Shifty
my
Gizm
life.
has done drugs in his life.
Just
now.
remember last time he
He's
did.
straight edge shifty.
It was
Maybe
probably
Campia's
Ren.
watching this stream right now.
That's what he
listen,
is.
no one's.
He's what? Hi.
There hasn't been
Mr.
super chats for
Champion.
quite some time. There's
I'm gonna watermark
no
you
Campia
next time.
is sending any super chats.
I miss the days when Max was like,
Of course
no
you'd be
super chats,
watching.
no super chats.
Yeah.
Of course, you'd be
Oh,
watching
wow.
it. This
Oh, I have the
channel.
turntables.
Oh my
Look at
god,
that.
he's on stream.
Con Jampia. Hey Matt Jarbo, how are you doing? Are you real looking forward to tonight?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be really interesting to see what all happens. You know, I'm not gonna like do a stream or nothing. I'm just gonna go sit in bed and enjoy it like everybody else, and you know, just look forward to the madness.
I'm gonna watch it on my phone.
Are you serious, Max?
What a loser.
Yeah, you're a loser.
I wasn't going to, but someone
Damn, that's harsh.
wants to.
I'm watching it on my Apple Watch.
Unless I join
Oh
RJ.
my god.
Unless I join RJ. I don't know how
I'm
to
watching
do
it
it
on my
where it's not
iPod.
gonna. How do I watch it on my computer without the audio coming in to the
Yes.
StreamYard? It won't get it right.
You have to you would have to mute yourself.
I could have a tab open for it won't work. I'm gonna have to watch.
Wait,
it on my phone.
okay, hold on. What exactly are you trying to do?
Yeah.
If I do
what she
a
said.
watch party, because people are asking me to do it, because some
Max,
people watch the whole series just
Do
to
you
catch up.
do you use Chrome?
Yeah.
There's a setting you can just turn off some feature and you can stream like something while being on StreamYards.
You have to turn off the GPU acceleration.
That's what it is.
Yeah, which is really weird because OBS makes you do the same thing for to use Chrome with OBS.
Yeah.
So I don't know why it's whatever, but yeah, that's how you got to do it.
Well, I'll rewatch
Yes.
it again. Like I'll watch it with my wife tomorrow too. So I'll watch.
See,
it.
we watched the first episode of it on RJ's, like through RJ's StreamYard, and he was having internet issues, and it just bogged the whole goddamn thing down. Like it's for something like this, you just watch it and then you go and talk about it when it's over. You know,
that's what I started
I don't
doing
like
too.
watch parties in general.
I just like I'm just doing a stream because I like, for one, personal reasons. I like looking back at my own reactions to see maybe once every 4 months I'll go back to see my Mando season 2 finale reaction just because it's so funny. But also I like taking clips from it and putting it in my videos, so that's kind of when I do it. But Jarbo's right, because usually no one tunes in as the episode's out, and then at the end, like about 50 minutes or an hour after the episode releases, then people start flooding into the streams.
I mean, and it's literally like it's. I've noticed that even though Star Wars Theory will be live with his like 10,000 people, you will find a bunch of random people surfing through Book of Boba Fett live streams and just coming on in. You know, it's really wild how that goes, especially Mandalorian finales and everything else. So like I don't know, like I might do something afterward. It all depends on how jazzed it makes me. So,
Getting jazzed on the Jizz Network
is
Jizz. Is there family on the Jizz
apparently that
Network?
really bothered some people. So I've been getting a lot of like side comments sent my
I
way.
like Jizz.
Well, there's some people that want to join your Jizz Network.
It doesn't exist. I actually got messages, people asking me if it was a real thing, and I'm like, Jarbo's Intimate Zesty Zings. Does that make you really think this is real? I was just trying to think of an acronym for Jizz. That's all it was.
Is there family on your Jizz?
Oh no! Don't combine those two things. All right, next topic.
Max, you're the one that made it nasty.
I have two children, so I mean they came from somewhere.
Well, since we asked everyone else on the panel, Matt, Grogu's choice. What's he gonna pick, and what would be your choice if you had his choice?
Okay, so I know all these people are pushing towards he's gonna choose Din. He's gonna choose Din. I don't want him to choose Din. I want him to choose the Temple because I agree with, I believe Goldman was saying earlier that it's like the emotional conclusion to the season 2 finale was them separating, and then it's like, well, here it is a year later and they're back together again, but no time has passed really in regards to the show. So that's about it. And I think I think it was a dick move for Luke to do. Like, and I think someone should call him out for being a dick. Dick Skywalker, you know? Because like
he's being just as douchey as the council.
He is, and that's the whole thing I don't get. Is like he understands at least at the end of the Last Jedi that they're all hypocritical.
When you don't show any emotion, you do look like a dick. You know, can make you look like.
Wow, Shifty Gizm's really concerned. Friends of spoilers isn't a leak.
Well, I'm glad it's a fake.
Dude, I don't know where this guy's looking. He must be on like some sort of dark web Twitter. That's not possible.
I don't know.
He's on the hub.
I checked Reddit. I looked on the Reddit Star Wars leaks, and they're pretty. Nothing there.
They're very
I
good.
checked. I didn't see anything on 4chan real quick. So all I saw today in regards to anything was apparently Viewer Anon had said that Mike Zero and Doomcock are not going to have good nights. That's all I heard.
Do you
That's
think
because
they care?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I don't know. I mean,
This guy's gonna show up. This guy might show up tonight. We'll see.
I can't wait. I can't wait till like everybody makes fun of them. Those two guys.
Well, what would you pick,
Once
Jarbo?
again.
Would you go the Mando way? This is the way, or Jedi?
The dark side.
I would probably choose the Jedi. Just because that's the path he was already on.
And then would you stay a Jedi once you're trained?
No, I would use my powers for manipulation and horse.
Women.
I'd be like, hey, let me force pull your hair.
Whoa.
I want to debate the Luke being a dick thing again, because I've had I know Jarbo and I debated this before, and I kind of shifted my argument, but I still feel like he's not being a dick. The way I see it is simply that again they never gave Grogu a decision. What does Grogu want? Did he want to become a Jedi? No one ever asked him what he wanted. Mando didn't ask him. Luke didn't ask him. Mando just assumed what's best for Grogu is to be a Jedi. So I think this was a very mature thing of Luke to say, hey, what do you want? And I don't see how that's him being a dick. I don't think it really has anything to do with him being with the attachments, other than that if Grogu didn't want to be a Jedi and really wanted to be somewhere else, if he was forced to be a Jedi, that could be dangerous. That's how I see it.
Well, I understand your point. I think the bigger element here is that one of the biggest downfalls, or I should say pitfalls, of the Jedi is the lack of attachment. And I feel like for something that is so connected, they are so massively disconnected. It's a very weird stance to have. Mm-hmm. And I understand like the necessity of it during the age of the Jedi Council, but the lack of connection and everything is what allowed for Palpatine to take them over, because he was able to exploit their weakness that was meant to be a strength. And in this case though, with what they had mentioned last week, in episode 5, where Din is talking to the armorer and she says that the Jedis have a lack of attachment, and he goes, well, that's the opposite of us, that we value our connections. But the thing is though, we do know that Death Watch is a cult. It's an extremist cult. Mm-hmm. And to an extent, so might be the Jedi. So it's a very odd dichotomy. And I don't know. I don't have an answer, to be honest with you. I just feel it's like I would personally go probably more towards the Jedi, because I feel like it's there's more structure and order. But
you're going to
yeah. But then again, Baby Yoda is 50, so he's as old as Anakin was. So we don't know necessarily like how mature his mind is.
He's immature enough to where he cares more about his surrogate father in Mando than he does what he thinks would be cool.
Practically, he has more of a future as a Jedi than a Mando as well. I mean, he's got little arms, little legs. You need to force to do some damage with that.
What I prefer to happen is that Grogu chooses Mando, but not in this final episode. I think they should have it in The Mandalorian Season 3, because Jarbo made a good point. If they reunite, not in The Mandalorian Season 3, and Season 3 begins with them reunited, the jump from Season 2 to Season 3 is beyond awful. Talk about worse than the jumps between the sequel movies.
Yeah. I mean, was it the jump between Episode 7 and Episode 8 was like a day?
Yeah.
The time frame of that movie really doesn't make sense. Because they talk about how when they left Dakar, the Resistance base in The Force Awakens, like then there's 18 hours until they're out of fuel. But then when Rey's unlocked 2, like she spends a few days there. So it's a little weird.
It's definitely a little bit odd, yeah, how they've done the timeline on that. And I mean, look, I don't know what we're going to get tonight. I mean, clearly, I do have faith in the storytellers. I love what they've been able to put out. I want us to have an actual conclusion to the story. I'm hoping the episode is at least an hour, like minimum, to really.
What if it's like 30 minutes? This one,
man, like
That'd be so bad.
I don't. Yeah, that's so like it's so dumb. But then again, like going back to what Kathleen Kennedy had said at the at the December 2020 Investor Day. She said that, the next chapter of The Mandalorian would be on coming Christmas 2021.
There you
so,
go.
Yeah.
There's so this, I still think this is going to set up Mando season 3, which is going to end with him heading towards Mandalore to kind of, cleanse himself, so to speak.
Wouldn't it be great if instead of a double episode at the beginning, they surprised you with a double episode at the end?
No,
I mean they might. We literally have no idea.
Wouldn't that be amazing? I actually prefer that.
Has there been a precedent?
Ending.
Has there been a precedent for that set anywhere where a studio said we're gonna have X amount of episodes, and then they're like, nope, just kidding, we got another one for you that comes out right like after? Has it ever happened?
I think that would also get people talking. If I was in charge, that's what I would do.
But then it's like Lucasfilm's lying at that point. We can't trust them anymore. Like they say, we want 6 episodes, then fans are gonna be like, oh, are there really 7? And then there's not, and they'll get disappointed. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. What this Shifty Gizm, what this guy sent me, that leak is 100% fake.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, but hey guys, I gotta dip. I gotta hit the store before I go home, and then I gotta prep for my stream. So
okay.
But tonight, talking about the Oscars and how no one gives a shit.
Yeah,
who did they snub? They snubbed Dune, Denny Villeneuve.
Well, no, Dune got the most nominations, but they snubbed Denny as the director, which makes no sense. It's like he gets he gets even Best Picture nomination, and
not Best Director.
But not Best Director.
That's so stupid.
What it was is they probably they wanted to give it to somebody else. The Oscars are so flawed now on how they handle everything. I mean, Spider-Man made a full-on push for your consideration and didn't get anything. When all things considered, they should have just nominated it as a gimme and not given it any awards, but nominated it like Black Panther, because that would get people to watch. The ratings are going to be terrible. They're the winner is Netflix, because Netflix had 27 nominations when Disney is trailing with 23, I think, and Warner's is down to 16. So, it's like what's going to be the big thing? It's what's going to win Best Animated Picture? So you've got Luca, Encanto, and Raya up against Mitchell's versus the Machines, and Flea, which is a smaller movie. But then, I saw people complaining about Zack Snyder's Justice League not being in any capacity.
Oh, I knew that wasn't gonna.
And it was never screened theatrically, because they have to have a theatrical run in order. Like, that was the thing. Mitchell's versus the Machine was a Netflix movie, and they actually put that into theaters for a week just to get a couple dollars just in order to qualify. So
they did actually have in theaters, but it wasn't like a official.
League would never be nominated for anything because of the
box. No, that was a limited engagement. Anyway. Yeah, Zack Snyder. That was done as like a 4-walling event, and that was just a special occasion hosted by AFSP, and it doesn't count. It's not what you would call like a thing where it's like Cinemark put out, Army of the Dead and Red Notice and Don't Look Up and a bunch of Harder They Fall and everything else. They put those out in theaters through their Cinemark connection in order to get it to the point of being able to do all that. Hold on, the fuck?
Jarbo's getting jumped.
Be careful, Jarbo.
No, I was just some guy kicking a fucking bottle. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm downtown and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this guy was doing. He was just like coming up to the back of my car, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, be safe.
There's a relative interesting homeless situation happening downtown right now. So I'm a bounce, but I'll see y'all later.
All right.
Later.
Thanks, everyone. Wouldn't that be cool though if they gave you a double episode at the end?
No. Why not just make a longer episode and yet don't have to deal with the drama of you lying about there being 7 episodes?
I seen shows make 2-hour episodes sometimes for stuff like that.
I would be shocked if this episode's longer than an hour. I just don't see Disney Plus doing that. What's the longest episode of a show they've done before? Mando, Boba, any of the Marvel shows.
In MCUs, they have done the longer for the finales for MCUs. They also did longer episodes.
I know, but has it ever eclipsed an hour?
No. 50
how long episodes are we talking? Like 2 minutes longer with longer credits? Like
no, I just don't think. I don't think have they done a single episode where the runtime, including credits, was over an hour.
Yeah. No.
Not once.
Because I know for credits are like 7 to 10 minutes long on these shows.
I know, but that's like the whole point.
That's why I'm guessing 54 minutes. You know what? Yeah. You know what'd be cool? It would never happen because it would be so corrupt. If they did like a sports betting thing, but with movies. Like, what are the odds that Kira shows up in the Boba Fett finale?
Oh, there is. I'll tell you, I've seen gambling sites where they do have odds for movies. There was I never gambled. I was on a site a couple years ago before the Batman got cast. Who was gonna play Batman? It had a list of names of who was gonna be cast as Batman, and Robert Pattinson was the favorite. And with the odds, his favorite.
Like if they had an odds sheet right now of like characters showing up.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool. I would, but it would be quick. Like you'd have to make it after. Right now, I mean, it might be somewhere you can do it, sure, but like I want like Vegas calculating the odds. What are the odds that someone shows up? I don't know how they would do that.
There's gambling on entertainment. I know for a fact there's gambling on entertainment.
That's probably really sus, and I don't trust it.
Degrassi says limit engagements for awards consideration has always been a thing. Then the wide release around awards season.
Do people like actually watch the Oscars?
I used to. My wife and her friends used to do like Oscar parties and have fun and do like
used to, but
I don't watch any of.
Well, since the pandemic, they haven't. You know,
fair enough.
I don't watch.
They used to like pick. Do you like have a lot of snacks and then pick who gets closest to the actual winning the actual awards? They do little sheets and stuff like that.
All I know is the one Oscar that Kobe Bryant won. The people who delivered it to him was Mark Hamill, Kelly Moutran, and I think Oscar Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
So just a neat thing. It was for like they were representing the Last Jedi. You know,
it's me bananas. I like that. Blue bananas.
I don't think. I feel like people keep on talking about Cal Kestis being in things.
Just because BD1, a droid being canon doesn't mean you're gonna get that person. But I would like it. But
Jedi Fallen Order is canon. And
is canon.
There are allowed to be other BD droids out there. You know how many C-3PO type droids we've seen? We've seen a lot of R2 type droids.
Yeah,
lots
same
of them.
model. The models could be the same.
There was a First Order BB unit.
Yeah.
BB-90.
Well, don't you want to see that as a series? That character?
Cal Kestis?
Yeah.
No, I'd rather him stay the protagonist of the video games.
Just give me another
both. Why can't you have both?
Because that's weird. It would be. I don't like the notion. It's like, oh, let's have Cal Kestis show up in the Mandoverse. I'm like, why?
No, I want his own series.
We don't know what his story is going to be like in Jedi Fallen Order 2. If that's even going to be.
And it doesn't have to be the same as the games. It can be different.
Why can't he?
The games.
I wouldn't mind him showing up eventually, but like, let his story play out in Jedi Fallen Order. I like contained stories where Max, turn off your camera doesn't stop the barking. There you go.
Hit the wrong button. I'm like, this will fix it.
But like with Cal Kestis, I want a contained story. It connects other things, sure, but I want him to be like Jedi Fallen Order 1, 2, and 3. I don't want. He showed up in Obi-Wan now, so I know he's not gonna die in this story. Granted, he wouldn't die anyway, but you
just kind of don't want that unexpected plot armor. Basically, it's like,
and then the more questions they like. If he shows up in the Mandoverse, it brings up more questions. Where was he during the original trilogy?
True.
And you can say the same thing about Ahsoka, but it's like, okay, right now it's just her. And you could argue that she didn't want to interfere because she knew what would happen with Kanan or whatever. I don't know. I'd like to actually have a definitive answer on where was Ahsoka. Was she not in favor of the rebellion? Was she just chilling somewhere?
I don't know. If we get those answers, the Grassy Wizards are in Kenobi, Grand Inquisitor, fifth brother, seventh sister.
You know what I want? Jason Sindula to show up in one of these shows.
Please no.
What do you mean, please no?
Ahsoka would be nice. You know,
I want to see Hera. Dave Filoni clearly set up that something's going to happen with Kanan and Hera's kid.
Are you all right, Aaron? You getting
I'm
sleepy?
just a little tired, you know. Yeah.
Oh, you're tired. Are you gonna watch it tonight?
No, I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. I'm not gonna stay up. It's
Oh.
streaming. It's streaming. I don't care, man. Like,
I'll
it's
get
not
up
like
early.
Yeah.
I don't want spoiled for this shit. I'm staying up. I took a good nap.
I think I forgot which episode it was, but there was one episode that came out of the Book of Boba Fett. It was one of the first 3, and I didn't watch it before work. And like I was like, oh, I can't check Twitter if I'm bored. What do? Can't go on YouTube.
You keep thinking about it the whole time. You know?
Yeah, so I think I ended up watching it during lunch.
Look,
But
I'll be honest with you guys. I don't mind being spoiled myself, but I don't want to spoil other people. That's the thing.
Okay.
Like,
see, you know what's weird? Tell me if this is hypocritical. I don't think it is. I love leaks, but I hate spoilers.
Yeah, that's kind
Because
of
once it's a leak, if it's a leak, it's like not 100% confirmed, unless it's a straight up image.
Yeah.
Like the leaks about certain characters showing up right now.
Yeah, it
fine.
is a weird thing because you want the person to be truthful too, but if they know it's actually real and that it is a spoiler that they're leaking.
Yeah, so it's like I kind of because to me right now it's not 100% confirmed that certain things I've heard are going to happen. So there's still an element of surprise in how it will pan out. But if I see a straight up image, it kind of takes a little bit away.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
Oh, you know what I did next? I bought in case what I messaged you does happen. I bought some cigars that I'm gonna. I'm gonna smoke.
Oh yeah.
On
I
stream.
think it will.
Oh,
I think it will. Yeah, there's no erasing. Whoa. Some crazy cosplay. I saw on Twitter. Okay.
Well, show it.
No, I can't show it.
Not appropriate? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I do?
I don't know.
We got 3 hours. I might watch Eternals.
You're gonna watch Eternals. Okay, well let's cover one topic and then we could end the show. And it's not Star
Okay.
Wars, so
I'll stay. I'll stay.
Okay. All right. Play user. Okay.
I got
So
it.
it was about this about Marvel. I was bringing it up before. Blade to recruit Ghost Rider for MCU's Midnight Suns. I'm so hyped for this group of superheroes. It should have Blade, Ghost Rider, the Wolf character. I forget what he's called.
This not jump the gun on this
Moon
right away,
Knight.
man. We still need a Blade movie and other stuff.
You
Lined
don't
up first.
You don't want to see this? This is like
I do want to see it, but this is
look at
jumping
that.
the gun.
Why is it jumping the gun?
Because Blade hasn't had his movie yet. The werewolf thing is a special right now. Moon Knight has his own TV show.
Yeah, but-
Ghost Rider, we don't know, but the rumors about Ghost Rider, it's really jumping a gun right now.
But Aaron, there's things in place already. That's how Marvel works. They plant seeds.
I know, but-
Moon Knight's coming. We know
There's-
Blade's coming.
There's so many shows coming out.
And
But-
there's been talk about Bernthal and Punisher coming back. There's Doctor Strange.
Hey.
I don't think Doctor Strange would have
Punisher
anything
ain't coming in this MCU.
No,
Punisher is gonna be. I don't think Punisher is gonna end up in the MCU.
I don't know. You guys wouldn't be hyped for this group of superheroes?
No, I don't really get excited for
Max,
Marvel anymore. I watch them. If they're great, I'll love it. If it's not, oh well. But like, unless they kind of have a clear direction with like, oh, this is going to be the next Avengers.
I'm
It's not a bad
not saying
thing.
it's not gonna happen. I think this is possibly will happen, but I think it's not like possibly in the future. But we have to still wait for the Blade movie. We still have to wait for Moon Knight and the werewolf stuff. Like, this is kind of to me. It's like let's not jump the gun on this, right? See,
Okay.
that's
Fair
what
enough.
I'm saying.
Goldman's not too interested
I mean, there's
yet.
a game coming out, which I'm not gonna get.
Brian, doesn't this group look amazing? Would you be up for this? I'm not
Oh,
even
yeah.
speculating if it's going to happen. I'm like, I'm just like, yeah, I want to see this definitely.
Yeah.
This group,
I'm down for all of it, man. As
like
long
a
as
darker group of heroes in the MCU instead of just Avengers and all these other,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Midnight Suns are fire, definitely.
A lower level, a street level Avengers. There's always been something interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure okay. See, this is where I'm a comic book idiot. Okay, there's multiple iterations of the Avengers. Am I right or wrong here? Like,
Of course.
okay, so that's kind of what I figured they're probably going to go with going forward instead of maybe just one Avengers group. Maybe the first Avengers group inspired the next set of Avengers. Set being like, you know, the West Coast Avengers, the East Coast Avengers, the North Side Avengers, you know, street level, more localized heroes. Kind of like back. See, what I've been watching recently is the 90s animated Spider-Man series.
Mm.
And there's like almost a crossover every episode. Like you'll have Blade in one episode, or Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right.
Or
You're
Punisher
right.
in an episode. Yeah. So it's like that's something that I've really enjoyed that. So if they can give me that in live action, I mean, what the hell, dude? I'm all for it. I'm happy with Marvel because it's one of those franchises, kind of like I talked about earlier. I get to sit back, relax, shovel popcorn in my face, and enjoy myself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's not any investment. I'm not tied to any pre-existing material, so I'm not going to get upset if it deviates.
So much.
So it's like I'm so happy about it. So
there's so much they can use from Marvel still.
Like, yeah, this is I mean, with the amount of characters coming from this group, I think there's strong possibility they might assemble this. But Caden, what's your thoughts on the Midnight Suns? Do you want to see this group? Okay.
Yeah, I think he's here.
He's probably asleep too.
He fell asleep.
He doesn't. Okay, yeah. Maybe.
Is this the first time Caden's fallen asleep on stream?
I don't know.
Probably not.
Caden, he's here.
I might fire off a movie, like a 3-hour movie or something, just so I can.
Caden, you here?
That's what I'm gonna do with Eternals. Make some popcorn, watch Eternals, and then
Caden's here.
Right before. Where's something else? What's a good movie that's like kind of out now that I haven't seen?
Well, did you see The Last Duel on HBO Max?
The Last what? Oh, The Last Duel?
Yeah.
It does have Adam Driver in it.
It's really good acting.
Are you going to see
really good
next
acting?
Week?
I highly recommend it, and it's probably going to leave too.
Are you going to see Uncharted?
Uncharted? Is that moment like on?
But it's not out
yet. And it's 3.
Week.
And it's 3
hours. I meant like right now. That
I'm talking about tonight.
Yeah,
3 hours.
Yeah, The Last Duel would fill up that time perfectly.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting. I'll consider it.
No, it's really good. Did that get a nomination? I'm not sure.
I think it got snubbed.
Any streaming services on my computer?
The Eyes of Tammy Faye. What?
I heard. Yeah, Eyes of Tammy Faye. Yeah, that's the Jessica Chastain movie.
Yo, every time I see Jessica Chastain, I think of Grace Randolph.
Oh yeah.
I like Jessica Chastain though.
Doesn't Grace Randolph hate her?
Yeah.
Yes.
She does. I think she literally does. Yeah.
I heard she also.
Why
hates
does she
Margot
keep
Robbie
getting
now.
opportunities? She's like so upset that nobody on HBO.
What about All of Us Are Dead?
I can't believe HBO Max is getting rid of their DC content, like the movie.
What was another Korean show? Sorry, anyone watch All of Us Are Dead? It's like number 2 on Netflix right now.
I have to watch it with my wife. That's something she's like.
They're doing a new series.
It's 3. Anthony, how's 355 or 365? I heard it was a good movie, but I heard it did terrible at the box office, like really bad.
I haven't watched that movie. Terminator Genesis. All right, it's on Paramount Plus.
Which is the one? Which is the one with Emilia Clarke?
That's the Genesis. Yeah,
I liked it. I thought it was fun.
I thought it was fun.
Oh, and Dark Fate's on there. Awesome. All right.
Ooh. Actually, Transformers is on Netflix.
Is it Genesis one with Boomerang in it? Captain Boomerang actor Courtney, whatever.
Kidding me?
Oh, Jai Courtney.
Wasn't he in it?
I
know he's one of them.
Maybe.
I think I'm gonna end the stream soon because we're talking about Eyes of Tammy Faye and Terminator Genesis. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm kind of with Goldman. I'm gonna stay up and watch just so I don't get spoiled. And yeah, so I got to find something to watch for the next 3 hours.
Look, this is how I do it. Once I wake up in the morning, I'll do what I have to do to get dressed, shower, all that stuff, and then go straight on Disney Plus. I won't go on Twitter.
Look who entered the chat once Max said he was going to have the stream.
Oh yeah, see, you do it on purpose. I see, exposed.
That's how we have
Exposed. Yo.
Yeah, I've been here the whole time. Not usually.
Yeah. Yes, you have. It's true.
I
The
know.
whole time.
Yeah, we talked a lot of Star Wars. Caden, why don't you take us out, Caden? Go ahead, man. Say what you got to say. Caden. He forgot he was on my stream. All right. Well, thank you for watching MME. I might be back with a stream a little bit later. I'm not sure. I think. Thanks for joining me, Aaron, Goldman, Caden, Brian Master None. Appreciate it. Brian, I appreciate you and Aaron holding down the stream the other day.
Yeah, no problem.
People gave good engagement. So, we'll see how that goes in the future. And thanks for the constant support, everyone. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Let's. There's some great movie talk that's about to be upon us with all these streaming series coming out. So stay tuned. Good night, everyone.
Night.
Good morning. Good morning.
Mornings.
Bye.